Hi, I'm Bob Murphy and welcome to Hosting Your House. I've made three short videos to kind of show you what I do as a short-term rental owner. This first video is going to give you a tour of my short-term rental and my thought process in setting it up. Enjoy. Hello there, welcome. I'm Robert. I'm an Airbnb superhost, and today I'm going to give you a tour of my house and how I set it up and the thought process involved in doing that. It's a three-bedroom house on a one floor up, and I got a couple of rooms downstairs that we use for bedrooms as well. The house was formerly rented out to college kids. My son and four of the kids lived in there for 4 years as my son was going to college. And once he graduated, I thought this would be a great place, and it's a college town for an Airbnb, and it has worked out really, really well for us. Now, when you pull up here to the side door, you'll see the entrance here for the side door is a perfect way to get in to the house with your luggage and everything else. So it really makes it convenient for guests to come in. They can actually just like drive right up and pull in right into the driveway, and they can get right out, and they're going to be right at the side door. And as you can see here, I have a fenced-in yard. It's fenced in all around, so it's pet-friendly and kid-friendly. If you have little kids in there and you want to keep them in the backyard, you're all set there. So as we go in and get into the side door here, one of the new features I have that I put was a combination lock. Most of the time I meet my guests at the house, but there's been a few times throughout the year here that I couldn't make it, or they got in too late or whatever, and I put a lockbox on the door with the keys inside. It kind of worked out all right, but it got a little confusing with the keys. One guest lost the keys one time. I had to go back. Another time there was guests had a few guests that had groups in there, and I had to give out extra keys. Well, now I don't have to give out extra keys. I have one set of keys for, you see that bottom lock, and then the two locks on the front door. And then this one here is a combination, so I can give them to everybody. Would have the combination lock here, and then they can come and go as they please. They don't have to worry about the key. They can just use the combination lock, which has worked out well, and probably should have done that from day one instead of using the lockbox. Now, these are very simple. It's just like four numbers. You hit the lock, and bingo, you go in. And I do change that lock combination with every guest, so it's a different combination for every guest that come in. I'm going to take a look at my kitchen here. As you can see, there you go. Now, I have redone the kitchen here before I turned it into an Airbnb. I put a new refrigerator, a new stove, a new microwave, a new washer and dryer. The kitchen also is equipped with a coffee maker, and I use a Keurig. I think for sanitary purposes, I use that. The kitchen is also equipped with pots and pans, as well as silverware, steak knives, and kitchen utensils. Okay, we'll get to show you this a little bit. It's a fully equipped kitchen. There you go. You got your Keurig, and people can do this individually. So I have regular, I have decaf, and I have a hot chocolate, as well as tea and the sugar and the salt and pepper there as well. Cupboards are filled, and you can see there I've got my cups, more tea up there. I have Pop-Tarts there, so I have a little pastry for them, and a little cereal if they want something in the morning. I've equipped it so they can have a nice breakfast in the morning, even especially if somebody's staying one night. They can come in, have breakfast, and leave. So I don't come and cook it for them, but they are welcome to anything they want in the kitchen. So that's one cupboard, and as I You'll see we'll open the other one here, and there's more glasses here as well. All glasses. And another thing up there on top there, you saw there were wine glasses. I'm not using those stems. I got one more stem left. And once that goes, I'm just using all stemless wine glasses. Um, it'll make it a lot easier for everybody. And right there again, I should have more spices. I have a few spices. I have a little backup of salt and oil for cooking. So at least they can do a little cooking as well. And then I have kitchen towels here so they can wash, they can dry their dishes. I have cleaning materials downstairs. I got Windex there. I've got soap as well. I've got the pods for the dishwasher so they can take and wash dishes. I have hand soap as well, and those towels as well. And my refrigerator is set up so that I give them milk, a complimentary bottle of wine, a little bit of yogurt, bacon and eggs, and that has been the big hit. Bacon and eggs has been a huge hit. And then I leave water. On the side door, you'll see I have butter, and I have condiments: mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, hot sauce, and jellies, all individually wrapped, so you don't have to keep in jars and everything else. It just keeps everything sanitary, you know. Again, cleanliness is important. And see, I got everything just like that. And then I have up here, I'll put some McMuffins, sausage McMuffins or something here. They can pop in the microwave and leave. They don't want to do any cooking. And a little bread for their toast. And people have been very, very appreciative of the kitchen being well stocked. And one of the things I missed was the toaster oven. All right, toaster. And you'll see the fire extinguisher back there as well. I did leave some fruits as well for them when they come in. And now you'll see there, hooks are big to me in this house. I have a lot of hooks for clothes, and this here is for keys, so you always know where your keys are. I have the keys there again. I have it for a bottom lock on the side door. There's keys for the two locks on the front door, and there's one key for the side door garage. And that's pretty much the kitchen. I have the dining room here. It's just a small little dining room table, but it does extend out to 6 people. The living room here, you'll see it. There's no rugs on any of this in the house at all. Just the little rugs there for the doors and stuff like that. I think it's easier to clean. If people spill something, they're going to wipe it up off the floor. If they spill sometimes on a rug, you're not going to get it up. They're just going to kind of leave it there. And then this way I can really wipe every single thing down and keep everything really, really clean. Also, you're going to notice I don't have any pictures on the walls. A lot of times I move this furniture depending on how many people I have, and I can move it so I can make that dining room table a little bit bigger, and I could put 6 people or I could put 4 or 2 people. So I can move that dining room table, and then I can move the living room situation here, depending on how you want it. If there was pictures on the wall, you couldn't move the furniture any way you wanted it, because it kind of want to look right. Also, cable television. I have a cable television here in the living room. I have one downstairs in the basement, and they're smart TVs. I also have 2 smart TVs, one in the master bedroom that has a king bed, and one in the other bedroom that has the queen bed. And they're just smart TVs, but you can get Netflix on it and YouTube and everything else. It's worked out very, very well. And another thing you're going to notice here is my couches here. I I got leather couches. I think it's a very good way to keep everything nice and clean. There's not. I can wipe every single thing down. Every time somebody leaves, I can wipe everything and sterilize everything. Versus if there was some kind of cloth on there, material, it's a little harder to clean. So I like that. Okay. Other things that you think you should, and I got a lot, and you're going to see a little, you're going to see those are the controls, the clickers. You see? I also supply, you can see in this closet, okay, there's an ironing board, and a vacuum. Vacuums like this thing is like the biggest thing going. One of the first things I do when people leave is I strip the beds and I vacuum everything. The biggest thing is, I'll be honest, is hair. I'm really conscious to getting rid of hair and dust and everything else. So the first thing is vacuum the entire place down before I do anything else. And you can see over here, up there by the those are my hooks. I have hooks all over the house there like that, which makes it easier for guests taking their clothes off, whatever, to put them on hooks. I actually have to get even more. I'm going to get more hooks as I go on. Okay. Now my bedrooms. This is a king size bed with 2 nightstands. I don't have a bureau in here. If I had put a bureau in here, you couldn't put a bed like this. This way I got a king bed in here, and they use their hooks, and they use a closet that I have, and nobody's never mentioned anything about not having any kind of bureau in here. And again, something myself is like, you don't have to worry about checking all those drawers for the bureaus and things. I think it's unnecessary. I could use one of those. I've seen those golden things they have in hotel rooms. They set them up, and then you can take and put your suitcases on them. That's the next thing I want to do, because I don't want people putting those suitcases on the bedding. If anything, I mean, talk about being dirty. I mean, the dirtiest things would probably be the suitcase, the outside of the suitcases coming into the house. So that's probably the next big thing I do, so people don't put those suitcases, on the bed. Okay, so we'll continue here looking in here. And again, no pictures on the walls. I have another closet with plenty of coat hangers. You'll see a blanket in there. I have plenty of blankets and plenty of pillows for everybody. And again, everything is I keep every single thing white. Again, it makes it everything easier to wipe every single thing down, sanitize everything. It's worked out very, very well. And I think we're going to go into, okay. And again, another bedroom. And another thing about these linens here, about the linens on the beds and the towel, I think they all should be white. I bleach everything, and I think maybe eventually here I'll have to find some kind of alternative to bleach. I don't know, breathing all this bleach in is very, very good for you, but at the moment, the only way I can find to sanitize, but I bleach everything. So the sheets get bleached, the towels get bleached, so they're nice, clean, and white. And eventually, the covers I have for those beds are going to be changed as well. So that, I mean, I change these covers for every single guest. I wash them, but I want to be able to bleach them as well. So they're going to be all white. As you come to the bathroom, you're going to see that I have in the, let's see here, I'm going to show you my shower. And again, it's very, very important. This is probably one of the big things, is making sure that your bathroom is absolutely clean. one of my guests really made me feel good when they left a comment after they stayed, and they said that not only did my bathroom look clean and smell clean, but it felt clean. So that really made me feel good. Again, I vacuum everything down, I wipe everything down, and keep everything nice and sanitary. And I do leave, and for people, as you saw there, I do leave toothbrush and toothpaste, and you got hand soap there. I used to leave bars of soap, but once somebody uses one bar of soap, you basically got to throw it out, and I was throwing out a lot of bars of soap. So I've gone to hand soap here, and then body wash and shampoo in the shower as well. In the shower, so they have something. And again, it keeps it sanitary. I can't leave a used bar of soap for people to use. Again, keep it clean. And also in this bathroom, I think you just missed, I do have a first aid kit, which again is very, very important. Okay, there was my thermostat in the house. This is my third bedroom here. It's just a full bed, just a full bath. Full bath. It's a full bed. And what I'm going to do out here right now is I'm going to go out and I'm going to show you the backyard and the back. And I have a very sophisticated locking system up here. There's my back door lock. You can open it up here. And you slide out the sliding glass doors. They're nice and thick. I got them all covered so nobody can see in. And you got a nice backyard. It's nice and clean. It's got a nice table there. It's a nice quiet neighborhood. The neighbors have been great. I have a nice garage that eventually I'm going to take it and I'm going to open this, make this into a really nice family room or a nice party room, whatever. But right now it's that people do come out here and look around and they have a good time. If you go back to the back of the garage, I have the recyclables and the garbage can there as well. And you'll see that I have a grill. I also have a backup for that grill if people need it, and that's been very, very convenient for people. They like that an awful lot. I leave plenty of chairs out here for people, so if they are having guests or little parties, I have it so they have plenty of chairs. And that's pretty much I'm going to lock the thing back up, and we're going to go back across the living room. And we're going to go downstairs and I want to show you the laundry area. And right here, I have a washer and dryer. I also leave soap. I leave bleach and I leave detergent so they can wash their own laundry. And people really do appreciate that. I also have a foosball table, so there is entertainment. I try to give a little entertainment for people. There's a foosball table down here, as you'll see here. I also have another television. I also have another television here. It's a full cable on that. and a smart television, and darts. And then upstairs, I did have game boards to play. There's games to play, board games. So that's that. And this is another bathroom I have downstairs. Again, everything white, everything really, really, really clean. The towels are clean, hand towels. You can see the hand towels I have there. You get towels here. You have towels here. Start using it. I don't know if you see this or not in this film, but anyhow. So I have that, and this is another bedroom here, and that's an air. This is an air mattress. In this room here, and it's Airbnb. So I do have an air mattress, and we have quite a few people sleep on that. And then I have one more room here, which is a sleeper couch. I can set it up so if people do need another room down here, I can set up as a bed, or you can just take it and leave it as a couch, and it's just another room for entertaining or whatever you want to do. On my couch. So that's pretty much the setup of the house. It's worked out. It's been an absolute great experience so far the last year and a half. Some people thought I was a little crazy for doing this, that I was going to have a lot of parties and everything else, and people were going to destroy the place. But I'm going to be honest with you. The people on Airbnb and HomeAway have been absolutely fantastic. They've left the place in good shape all the time. They have nothing missing ever. People just keep the place very, very clean. I was very, very shocked. I'll be honest with you, I was a little nervous when I first started. I invested a lot of money in here. I invested putting new furniture in, and I'll be honest with you, to take and leave this place and somebody I did not know made me really nervous. I really thought they were going to take the place and bring a truck in and clean me out. But that's been furthest from the truth. It's an absolutely wonderful experience with everybody on Airbnb and HomeAway. So that's basically what I do. So thank you very much for watching. And stay tuned for more videos. Thank you. Bye. I hope you enjoyed that first short video. This second one here is just going to give you just a glimpse of what I do on a daily basis to get the house ready for my guests. So enjoy. No. Oh, I missed it. Oh, shit. I hope you enjoyed that short video. In this last video, I'm going to show you how I make a bed. It's the bedding is one of the most important parts of a short-term rental. You really want a real good, comfortable bed, and it's got to be clean, and it's got to be free from any hair. That's probably the number one thing, as you'll see in this video. So again, enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end. Thank you. Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how I make a bed. As you can see here on the bed, I have a one of those rollers, lint rollers. That's one of my prized possessions that I use. In between every single sheets, I do that. You'd be amazed how much hair that you can get. That's probably the worst thing somebody coming in to stay at your Airbnb could find is a hair, especially in a bed. So you really got to be careful and really wipe those things down. So I stripped the beds when the last people departed. I stripped the beds to get ready for the next people who are coming in. I vacuumed the whole room, and then I wiped down the bed, and then I wiped down the nightstands before I even start to make the bed all over again. So here we're going to go through. You'll see me here. Here we go. And again, I'm just wiping. I'm going through the whole process here of taking care of making sure there's just no hair anywhere. Even with the vacuum, I vacuum that thing first, and then I do this. Because you will catch stuff that you don't even see hair, but you'll be amazed at what that thing will pick up. Even things that you don't even see. And another big thing here is for bedding. The beds are got to be comfortable. I spent a little bit of money, got some really good expensive mattresses from Raymore and Flanagan. That's where the bedding, actually all the furniture came for. I got the 7-year 0% financing on it, and I'm paying it off a little bit faster than that. But 0% financing, how can you go wrong? I had a full, fully furnished house with putting very, very little money down, and then I think it's like $150 a month for it. But again, the bedding here is the most important part. Sheets are important as well. You really shouldn't go any less than 300 thread, I believe it's called, so people are comfortable. Now, I know people have talked about, or I've seen people say that they iron their sheets. I did that a few times, but it just got so much. But you can see I'm really tightening the bed up, tightening the sheets up so it's nice and snug. Also, the pillows that I put on the bedding are all different softnesses. They got some stiff ones. I've got some ones that are very, very soft. So people can try to, they can find one that actually is very, very comfortable. Also, the shades in the room, when you pull them down, you can see them behind there. You can't see the darkening shades. So if they're sleeping in the morning or something, and they've got those shades down, they will be able to sleep in and really get a good night's sleep. Also, in the room, again, a TV is, at least for the master bedroom and for the other bedrooms, maybe another, like a queen, with the ones with a queen. I think it's a good idea to have a TV in there. A lot of people do appreciate the TVs. So that's just about that on that. And how are we doing time-wise here? It's going well. Everything being nice and tight. As I mentioned before, I don't have any bureaus in here. I have hooks on the wall for their clothes. I have clothes hangers in the closets for their clothes. They have 2 drawers on each side on those nightstands. And it's been working out fine. This way here in a room like this, I can get a king size bed in here. There would be no way I could get a king size bed in here. Maybe a queen with a good sized bureau if you had one. So um, I think I'm having a little problem with the lint roller. Um, but again, as you see, I'm going through making sure that thing is, is clean. There's no hair on it there anywhere. Another thing I was going to mention is anything on the floor. I don't put any rugs. I have no rugs on the floor. They're bare rugs, bare wood. This way I can wipe them down and dust them and disinfect everything, and it's super clean when the next guests um, arrive. All my sheets always have been white so that I can take it and just bleach them and disinfect and really sterilize everything so everything is nice and clean. And they get done every single time. I do have 2 or 3 sets of sheets for each bed. So if you have to make a quick flip, you can do that. Or sometimes the guests have problems or the sheets get dirty for some reason, and there's more sheets in the linen closet. And how are we doing here so far? I think I'm out to get the pillows. Oh, now again, this is a comforter. It's one of those. What do they call them? There's the comforters like inside there. So I can, what I do is um, I take the inside out, Duval, I think it's called, and I take that out, and then I'll wash this down, and then put it back. I'm still looking for maybe a better solution for this. This can be quite time consuming to um, take that out and then wash this and then put it back in. But for a size of a comforter like that, it's probably the best way to do it. And again, it keeps it nice and clean. And again, that lint brush is very big. You really want to make sure you get everything nice and clean. Everything's wiped down. So there's absolutely no problems. Again, constantly wiping it down. Keeping it nice and clean. Again, I do go through a lot of these lint rollers. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I've ever really used too many of these in my life until I got this Airbnb, and I had to find a way to make sure I got this place nice and clean and wiped everything down, and that thing has been a lifesaver. It's really making sure everything is nice and clean. Okay, should be coming up now here with the pillows for this, and we're going to put the pillows on. I tried here. I've got 1, 2, I got 3 like the regular size pillows, and then I do 4 of the nice big. You can see those. They're nice big king size pillows. And I keep them all white. I at one point used to have them matching with the comforter, but I didn't. I think this is better. I have better to keep these cleaner this way, by just putting the pillowcases over them. That's basically it for that. And I don't know where the heck I went here, as it seems like it's taking a little while to get back. And that's you see the lights there. Nope, I don't know if I've got anything else at the moment. This does seem to be like a very long. Oh, and here I am back again. So I'm putting these all on. So it is a process. So you got this one, 2, 3 beds, and then sometimes I got 2 beds downstairs, 5 beds. It does take a process. Now, I'm a little slow, so believe it or not, this is speeded up. So if I didn't speed this up, you would be here all day watching me do this. This does take me a while to do. Um, but um, slowly but surely, um, we get all this taken care of and set up, and everybody is grateful that we have got nice clean beds and it's very, very comfortable. When I first actually started out doing this, I actually would take and put out the towels on the beds and stuff. And again, that to me just was more of a inconvenience than anything else. It looked good for show and pictures and stuff, but put them out there constantly. I left them. I leave the towels in the bathroom, and I have them all set up, cleaned and folded in the linen closet. So that's all. That's all set. I also have a big blanket that's in the closet in this room as well. So if they got cold, they can put the blanket on. And again, you can see lint brushing all the pillows so that they're nice and clean and ready to go. And I'm almost done. We're getting very, very close to having this done. I think every once in a while you do want to make sure that your bedding is sound and together. This is one bed here actually. Uh, 6 months into it, I had guests in here, and the box the mattress actually started sinking in, and when they left and I actually checked it out, they let me know that it was sinking, and I looked like the some of the boards on the bottom of it had broken, and the thing had just actually slid down. It was slid down. So now I really check the beds and maybe bounce on them a little bit and make sure that they're solid and they're not creaking or anything like that, but they're nice and solid. So that doesn't happen anymore. That's pretty much it for the bedding that I do here. Again, bleach, soap, washing them, lint brush, wiping everything down. Now, once this is all set up, I'll have all this done. I'll go through just before everybody comes in. I usually do like an hour or so before people come in. The last thing I'll do is everything's basically set, but I'll go and do one final wipe down of the walls and the woodwork. Like the lights, light switches and doorknobs and all that, and I'll wipe all those down and disinfect those so all those are nice and clean. And that's about it. As you see, I'll finish this up, and then I'll come back later, wipe the walls down, wipe the light switches and all that stuff that people put their hands on and fingers on. Hey, the remote control, the clicker, I wipe that down. And then and then the last thing I'll do is wipe the floors down, and I'll do all the floors completely, and I do it with just a little bleachy water, and I wipe them all down, so those are sanitized as well. So I'm coming down here we're almost there. It took me a little while, but we're gonna have a bed that's nice and clean and comfortable and ready for our guest who will be arriving later on in the afternoon. So there you go. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Well, I hope you enjoyed those 3 videos. Again, my name is Bob Murphy from Hosting Your House. If you like this film, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And until the next video, thank you very much. Happy hosting. Bye.